air in the VIP lounge was thick with the scent of expensive cigars. Lao Jiang, desperate to save his bankrupting company, had used every connection he had to sneak into this elite gala. He had heard that a mysterious titan of industry would be attending, a man whose single signature could save or destroy any business. When Ah Cheng entered the hall, flanked by a phalanx of assistants, the room fell silent. Lao Jiang's eyes widened in horror. He couldn't believe his eyes. The man with the razor-sharp gaze and overwhelming presence was the same nobody he had bullied years ago. Lao Jiang pushed through the crowd, wearing a desperate, oily smile. Ah Cheng? No, I mean, Director Cheng, do you remember me? It's Lao Jiang. I was the one who always saw your potential back in the day. Ah Cheng stopped. He turned his head slightly, his eyes as cold as ice, looking at Lao Jiang as if he were a piece of discarded furniture. He didn't say a word. He let a 10-second silence hang in the air, a silence so heavy it felt like lead. Cold sweat poured down Lao Jiang's face, soaking his cheap polyester shirt. Ah Cheng finally spoke, his voice low, resonant, and terrifying. Lao Jiang, I remember you. I remember 3 years ago when you told me that people like me were destined to crawl in the mud forever. Lao Jiang's knees buckled. That was a misunderstanding. I was just testing your spirit. Ah Cheng let out a short, dry laugh. He beckoned the club's head of security over. Lao Jiang thought Ah Cheng was going to have him kicked out. But instead, Ah Cheng pointed at Lao Jiang's dusty, worn-out shoes. When did the entry requirements for this club become so low? Since when do we allow people who can't even take care of their own shoes to come in and soil these carpets? Those were the exact words Lao Jiang had used to humiliate Ah Cheng 3 years ago. Lao Jiang's face turned ghostly white. He tremblingly held out a business proposal. Director Cheng, please, just look at this contract. Give me a lifeline. Ah Cheng didn't even glance at it. He took the proposal and casually dropped it into a nearby trash bin. Lao Jiang, you taught me that the business world is heartless. Now, let me teach you something. Ah Cheng leaned in close to Lao Jiang's ear, his voice a chilling whisper. Before, you stepped on me because you thought I was the bottom. Now, I won't step on you. Not because I've forgiven you, but because my shoes are too expensive to get dirty. Without another word, Ah Cheng walked past him. The crisp, rhythmic click-clack of his bespoke leather shoes echoed through the hall, sounding like a death knell to Lao Jiang's career on the rooftop terrace. Ah Cheng looked out over the city lights. His assistant stepped forward. Director, Should we initiate a hostile takeover of Lao Jiang's company? Ak Cheng swirled the whiskey in his glass, watching the ice cube spin. No. A man of his level isn't worth a second of my budget. Letting him watch me climb higher and higher, knowing he can never reach me. That is the most exquisite torture. True dominance isn't about revenge. It's about reaching a height where your enemies no longer even exist in your peripheral vision.